Mexy, I'm just curious, man. How is the playing field out there? Because I figured like it would be a little bit more level now that everybody's remote. Everybody has to use these avenues to find another soulmate.
Oh, you see, to find somebody, you also have to be not an introvert, because that still translates to you. Like now, you have to just come out of your shell digitally, and
I
that's
see.
kind of a pain, you know.
That's right.
So it's been very interesting. I tried basically most of the dating apps. I've done OkCupid, Coffee. What is it?
Coffee and bagel, bagel and coffee.
I don't know. Coffee meets
cheese.
bagel.
Wait, what? I've never even heard of these ones.
Locks and cream cheese. What else? Match.com.
You're just saying food items.
Yeah, I was like, is this a Wendy's?
Pizza meets sausage.
Whoa.
Write it down, guys. Please, fix that idea. Let's go.
Whoa, calm down. Match.com, Hinge. Hinge was the first one I started with.
That one's new, right? That one's the big one right now. Hinge, right?
Oh, and then I remember the really crappy one that I told you. Hey,
right.
you can be
that one's a cool one. It's a cool concept. Have you heard of it? It's called Wingman, right?
Wingman.
Have you heard of that, Tyler? It's
no, I haven't.
So the idea is that I'll let Max explain it. It's your show, man.
Okay. So prefacing with I'm an introvert, so I'm not really good at reaching out and stuff. So the idea is you have your friends reach out for you. So they do all the the legwork, and then when but their friends are also doing it for them, right? So like you're talking friends with friends, and they're like, yeah, I think they'd like each other, and then bam, and that's how you get matches. It was actually I like that idea. Cool concept.
But the app doesn't work. Yeah. The app doesn't work. Like we got a few matches, and it's like, okay, chat with the person, and then app would crash. I was like, what the hell? Did you guys not get VC funding to finish the rest of the freaking app? People's lives are at stake here.
Their happiness,
please.
And like the ranges doesn't work, right?
The ranges do not work at all. Yeah, finding people that were like 500 miles away. It's like, how does this? Like, I get it. We're
the user base is like 200 people.
That far, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
Yeah. So I like that concept. I wish it just would make it work, because you're right. Like it's hard to make a sell for yours. It almost feels like you have to hire like a PR agency to be like your rep, and that's basically what a wingman is, right? So. No, the
ones that add like a layer of abstraction are better, because like the ones that are like just rinse and repeat, like there's 1,000 different dating apps, right? They're all like the same thing. It's just like girls get way too many messages. It's just unbalanced. Yeah. So the ones with like a little different layer or something else, they work a little better.
Yeah. And then like once you get a match, it's like super awkward, because then you gotta talk.
You gotta talk.
Like,
you gotta talk. You gotta use some words.
Oh man. Yeah.
No, like
I feel you, man. Like I feel you. You gotta talk.
Because then you gotta like you go through the script, right? Like oh, like what are you up to? What do you do?
Yeah.
You have to. You randomly ask like these dumb questions, and then like everybody else is asking the same stupid questions, right? So like.
Yeah, imagine it doing IRL, man. I did this in real life, you gotta like it's
at least I feel like if you do it in person, at least there's
awkward.
Like the body language.
It's awkward, it's just look, I'm a nerd, man. Like look, I'm fooling everybody here. I'm not Casanova, okay? Like it's a miracle I'm like where I'm at, okay? Let's just say that.
Right. But then there's also that, right? Like the stakes are like,
Yeah,
it's really awkward because like swipe left, swipe right. Like you can go through like 100 dating profiles every day, and like
it's like worse than TikTok.
Do you feel like it like diminishes like what? Like because if you go meet somebody in real life, there's some you feel like more like responsibility, but if it's just a picture, it's like whatever, like you don't think of them as a person, right? It's just another picture, another
wow.
Like, I don't know, like maybe that sounds pretty harsh.
No, like, let's say this
desensitized to
lower,
rejection.
Desensitized. Exactly. Yeah.
You're not gonna make a person feel bad because they'll never know that you swipe left or you swipe right. Like some conversations like you could just say hey and they never like answer, so it's like okay, whatever. And like it's whatever, right? Because like I don't even know this person, so like what do I care if they answered or not?
Right.
So,
I don't know. The worst is being ghosted like deep into a conversation and then just nothing.
Man, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what that's what
couple.
like 90% of online dating was for me. It's like in the middle of a conversation.
I was reading that like I guess millennials, I guess our generations, even though I'm older than you guys, is
okay.
like they always feel like there's always another better like a better option. Like people always want to keep their options open, and it's true, right? But it's like at which point do you like doesn't benefit anybody to keep trying for something else. It just makes things worse for everybody. So, but I don't know. That is just
so what you're saying is more people need to settle.
Just like it's like look, man, just make it work.
Lower your bar.
Just make it work.
A little bit.
Just make it work.
Just lower your bar a little bit.
Yes, yeah. Just try it. Just give it a shot. See what happens. But I also understand the flip side, right? Like it's like once you're at a certain age, every year that you spend with somebody that's not gonna work out, then and especially if you want to have a family, it's complicated. I'm glad I'm not there, man. It's like it's complicated.
Like,
hey man, I look, man, it's gonna work out, man. Look, you have all this practice. The vaccine's coming. You're gonna be so good. You're gonna go to a bar, ladies left and right. Look, we're gonna go to a bar. We're gonna do wingman in real life.
Okay.
That's probably the worst place to do these. Like, yeah, it's probably not a good place. We'll go to the library,
breweries,
more chill. Yeah.
Well, that's the other awkward thing too, right? Like every profile looks the same. It's like always like they're at the beach, they're hiking. I don't know if this is like like a regional thing.
It's a formula, man. It's like it's gamification. It's like,
I've had friends use my dog on their profile.
I told you that Mexy, get a dog. Hey, you have a dog, man.
I got two.
That helps. It goes a long way.
Take action shots. Like do like take a picture doing something. Like it doesn't. I don't understand these. It's psychology, right? It's like all it is psychology.
Yeah.
You need a PR firm behind you to get stuff. But anyway,
I'll invest.
I'll invest.
One night game and what should we call it? I forgot the crypto.
Oh, crypto? Dogecoin?
Dogecoin?
Yeah, Dogecoin
GameStop.
And the GameStop payoffs.
Yeah.
Higher,
invest all that stonks money.
Hey man, they're up to 5 cents.
Yeah.
Getting crazy now.
I exited at 4 cents. I was like, I'm out. This is too.
I was in at 4 cents.
Oh man. But man, well, thank you for sharing that, Max. I know it's hard because these things are complicated.
Okay. It only feeds my depression and sadness.
the thing that bothers me about these apps is that they make you pay for things and they treat it as a game. And it's just tell us, yeah.
Okay. So there's this one app that I tried. Cheesespot. It was like a Hispanic one because I was like, I should try like, I'm already trying all these, but I tried like super like focused ones, right? Yeah. And this one app would send you notifications that somebody was interested in you, but the only way you could see it is if you paid.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
So like, I was like, all right, let's. I'm pretty sure nothing's happening, but let's see. And then you pay for it, and then nothing happens because you know what they did is the other person can't see if you like them unless they paid.
Oh
so
my
god!
Oh no! Double paywall.
Savage. Oh my god, man.
It's so trash.
That's so messed up, man. And that's the thing that people want to date and they want to see people, but so they prey on. It's just the preying aspect. I don't like that. I get it. They gotta make money, right? But
yeah,
damn, man.
This is Mexy's heart. We're talking about here.
Man, no, I was like, at that point,
Have
I was
some
just
compassion.
trying because it's funny. Yeah. I was just like, let me see the difference between all these different apps and stuff. Because I was really curious. At that point, I was curious, right? Man. I was like, okay, why is this app this way? Why is this app this way? I should have done like farmers meet or something like
Farmers
that.
meet. You can do also
Farmers
like what's it
only.
called? Christian singles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, like the Mormons, they have a dating app network kind of thing. Because I was talking
Oh.
to somebody that's Mormon, and there's like a registry, and I don't know how advanced it is in tech, but there's a registry of people that sign up, and you
Yeah,
look
they have like a
somebody up
singles
there.
ward too. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like pretty streamlined. So I feel like they solved that problem. It's like they knew it, like they saw understood the future. It was like, you know what, these kids are not gonna know how to freaking go and ask girls out. Let's write them up on the registry and let's go. So the answer is become Mormon.
If you learned anything today, that's something.
Okay,
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Yeah, he was too quiet for a second. I was like, oh, he's writing it down. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying yes, but I'm not saying no either. Like, man, it's tough out there. Okay.
Yeah, I get you, man. But anyway, we also have an avenue here. We have a podcast. So look, you hear Mexy's charming voice. You hear his personality. What else do you want?
Send
What
her
else?
love letters to P.O. Box.
Oh man. Well,
Just slide into those DMs.
slide into those DMs. So we'll make sure he gets them.